Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Short pass brought in. Juke the defender. Still fighting forward. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Kamara is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Bruntybooboo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the out route. At the 20. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They've got a man in motion. May on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 42. He beams one deep right side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shock working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Shock to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Shock now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Off to play action, Chuck. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. Have that confidence built. That's important.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past the 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they They take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Counter play, it's Henderson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf, and that meeting didn't go so well.
Going play action, May. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket.
Poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They're going. It's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 97 yards. Touchdown, New England. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their positions. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. Third down coming up.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on third down is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 4th touchdown of the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action, it's shut. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. On first and 10, here's Shuck. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. May gonna hold on to this one. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, sure game.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
May to throw on second down. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. And in motion, it's Diggs. A run, and this is Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On play action, here's Meg. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Ryan Brzee getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Meg. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Douglas in motion. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. On 2nd down, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Up the middle is Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, it's Anderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That one's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. His kick is good. And the Pats stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Chuck. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Throwing on second down. May has completed to Douglas. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
First down, New England.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the pass up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line.
2 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the
Shuck looking to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. On second down, it's Shuck. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he will score! Taysom Hill, touchdown Saints. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. To throw is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
May to the air once more. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. May to throw on second down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That complete to Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll be brought down inside the 25. Mario Davis there on the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. And in motion, it's Diggs. Hand off, and it's Henderson. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Shuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
23 more yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
The air again is Shuck. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He's up to the 20. He's got room past the 35. He's into the clear again. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
30-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold on the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm a rookie in the game.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 42-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. To Mario Davis. In there to drop it. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Douglas in motion. On 3rd and long, here's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Bruntybooboo.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and Now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to check. I be on my little mouse drip.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Second down at the Saints 13-yard line.
They quickly out to Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run. It's Henderson.
Bringing on Henderson. Julian Blackman on the tackle. Bucking the yard.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Throwing is Shuck. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He gets it to go. Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints 21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. A second effort, and he is in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Saints 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. From the gun, it's Chuck. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Chuck. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Bruntybooboo.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. On the handoff, Henderson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Catch is made. That is Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump man, touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. 'Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Where?